Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So today we're going to open up Apocalypse from X-Men. Now I actually bought this figure so I could make my own Darkseid figure, but the more I thought about it, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and get the Darkseid figure I really want, which is the Collect and Connect. And so I did go ahead and order that on eBay, so it should be coming pretty soon. But in the meanwhile, let's open him up and see how cool he is. So let's go ahead and get him out of the package and see how he compares to all these other action figures for height and size. Now on the internet it said he was 9 inches tall, but we shall see how tall he actually is. You know what? I left my tape measure in the other room, so I guess we're not going to see. We'll see how tall he is compared to other action figures. So that'll still be good. So let's go ahead and get him out of here and see how cool this guy actually is. Ugh. All right. There we go. So here is Apocalypse. And this is Marvel's, obviously, so that's some Marvel figures. And it comes with a giant cape in the back, so that's kind of cool. Let's set that aside for now. He comes with an alternate head, and I actually like the alternate head better than the one that he has on. The one he has on I just think looks kind of strange, but I think the alternate head looks more menacing, like what we expect to see from Apocalypse. Now, when my kids were little, they had a really cool Apocalypse figure where his arms and legs would kind of stretch out little poles in between and had like tubes connecting them. I've never had my own Apocalypse figure. Now, obviously, I really liked the movie a lot, the Apocalypse movie they had. It was just amazing, I thought, the X-Men movie for that. And it comes with a small skull, which I imagine this skull is supposed to be a human-sized skull. So if you take a look and compare it, it's obviously a very small skull compared to He-Man, so it's not really in that scale. But it looks like it might fit for this scale right here. Maybe he's a little smaller than that head should be, so maybe a little bigger than these figures. Let's take a look. There we go. That's a good skull comparison right there for the Flash. The Flash is probably in scale to what Apocalypse should be. So, first let's break down the articulation. So his foot does move, and his boot articulates. It rotates at a weird kind of angle that we've seen in some of the figures before. He has the double jointed knee. Oh, it's really tight and ratchety. And then he has a twist function way up here of his leg, and then this other part of his leg moves out, so he can do all kinds of cool karate moves. Of course, whoa, that is quite the movement up there for his ab crunch. Wow. So that's kind of cool. And then, of course, his waist turns, and his shoulder moves, but it's really tight, and it's not very ratchety. Actually, it is ratchety. Bicep turn. Single jointed elbows, which is interesting because the knees were double jointed, and then articulation at the hand, and I think this hand is replaceable. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Give me your hand. Let's add the fist in there. And there he has the fist, so he can be double fisted. All right, shoulder pads are connected inside there. Let's see if they come out or not. Nope, they are kind of loose feeling though. But they do have an articulation point, so when you put his arm up, I suppose you don't have that blocking it. And then, of course, his head, which is very strange. He has a rubber band strapped around this neck piece. So let's go ahead and take his head off and see what's going on with that rubber band. And I guess it attaches up here on top. There we go. And let's add the other head that I like better. There we go. Yes, that head's much better. I do like the open hand better, so swap the hand back out to the open one. I want at least one open hand so you can grapple people. There we go. Let's put his cape on. Now his cape does have some peg holes on the bottom. Let's just go ahead and slide those into his shoulder pads. See how that holds. Nice. They even shaped it to fit little grooves on top. So there we go. Now, his ab crunch does seem to hinder his cape. It keeps pushing him forward every time I try to stand him a little bit. So The ab crunch is loose and very fluid, and it looks like the cape might cause some problems with that ab crunch there. So let's go and compare them for size. I'm going to pull the cape back off during the size comparison because it just keeps forcing them forward. I'm going to have to definitely beef up that right inside here so that it will be tighter. Stand, man. There we go. All right, so next to the Hulk, let's see. So the Hulk is bigger than him. Just a little bit. And then let's put the Flash up there. The Flash is smaller. And then we have, let's see, Beast. He-Man, which is of course what I bought him for. So he could be a He-Man bad guy. The Thing. Oh, this Thing is so cool. This is my favorite rendition of the Thing. Doomsday. Oh, Doomsday is so cool. Just for kicks, let's see if this axe I made for Doomsday fits in Apocalypse's hand. And nope, his hand's too small for it. Bummer. No swapping parts. And then, of course, since I made him for He-Man, let's go ahead and grab Titus and see what Titus looks like next to him. Boom, boom, boom. Huge difference. And, of course, Origins. For those that are into the Origins, guys, you can see how he fits next to Origins. All right, so I did a comparison next to all those different figures. I think that's about it for this one. When I get my Darkseid, I'll do a comparison against the Build-A-Figure Darkseid in him, and we'll see if I've made a wise choice to keep him as him and customize the Darkseid. So we'll see. I do like that the elbows are not double-jointed. Double-jointed elbows drive me crazy. They look ugly, but a double-jointed knee with a kneecap in the middle, I think is a very clever way to do the articulation as opposed to the knee just moving. So you move each one a little bit, it doesn't look too bizarre. I wish the knee joint would stick out a little bit further or somehow work that out, but there you go. All right. Sorry, I couldn't see any of your questions as they were coming in. I apologize for that. I don't have anybody here to read them to me, and I don't have a secondary phone looking at it right now. So if you had questions, sorry about that, you guys. I didn't get a chance to see them. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next video. Don't forget, tomorrow is our class, and that's all we got. Bye now. Like, subscribe, tell your friends.